Welcome back to another edition of Toys I Did Not Own as a Kid. Alright gang, today we're talking Constructicons. So the Constructicons were part of the G1 Transformer toy line. These came out in 1985 here in the States. I believe they were out in 1983 in Japan as the Diaclone line. But let's take a look. Usually it tells us Japan, 1980. So 1980 was the original copyright, and then 1984 for Hasbro. So that means that they came out in 81 in Japan as the Diaclone line, and they came out in 84. I mean in 85 in here in the States under Hasbro. So this is the color that they gave them for the Constructicons for the Transformers. As you can see, I have two of this guy. I got these at a toy show, and the guy was very generous. He gave me all of these for 20 bucks, and another vendor gave me those. I'm not going to say for how much. It was definitely not just 20 bucks though. But he is a store owner, so he has more overhead, and I did need this guy. I am still missing one in order to make Devastator. So unfortunately, we're not going to get to see Devastator today, so I'm just going to be reading bios. Lucky for me, there are some bios, so we're just going to be reading the bios that we do have, and we're going to be transforming those guys. So these, as you can see, are the original stats from the boxes or from the blisters. These were sold separately. They were sold twice, once separately and once as a set. So these look like the ones that were sold separately. So it says Constructicon Long Haul. This is Function Transport. And the quote is saying, a battlefront is only as good as its supply line. Unhappy with unglamorous role, but understand its importance. Helps build Decepticons' massively energy recovery installations. Massive energy recovery installations. As a vehicle, he can carry 90 tons for 1,200 miles. Use a dual heat-seeking missile mount. As torso module, he combines with fellow Constructicons to form giant robot Devastator. He can be goaded into a fight in which he's overmatched. So he's got a bad temper. And the strength is at a 9. Intelligence, however, is way down at it looks like a 5. His speed is way down at a 2. His endurance is up at a 9. His rank is way down at a 4. His courage is at an 8. Firepower is at a 7, and his skill is at a 4. So let's take one of these guys and transform him for you guys. So these are going to be pretty simple transformations, but they're still pretty cool nonetheless. So, and there we go. And then this guy comes down here. And I know that once he snaps in here, it's very hard to get him back. There we go. And he does come with a little weapon. I don't see it in his bag though. But there's the original artwork. And that artwork, of course, was by Mark Watts. Let's put that back. And he comes with the rub symbol, the rub sticker here for the symbol. And it still works great. Look at that, nice and green. Let's get some light on it so you guys can see it. So you're supposed to rub this to see if it's an Autobot or a Decepticon. And there he is, Decepticon symbol. Alright. Here's what his face looks like. Not much articulation on these guys, of course. And as far as the transformation for Devastator, he gets the honor of actually having Devastator's head. There he is. Alright, so that's Long Haul. And I got 2. He gave me 2 for that same price, so I wish I would have had all of them. Okay, next we got Bone Crusher. Alright, so it says Constructicon Bone Crusher, function demolitions. Hit it till it stands no taller than dust, is his quote. Rubble-strewn wastelands is his idea of a beautiful landscape. His wild ways create fear and terror. As a vehicle, at 30 miles per hour, exerts 800,000 psi, has short-range concussion bomb launcher. As a robot, he carries a laser pistol. As a left arm module, he combines with fellow Constructicons to form Giant Robot Devastator. His strength is way up at a 9. His intelligence is way down, looks like right below the 3. Speed is way down at a 2. His endurance is looks like an 8. His rank is down at a 4. His courage is an 8. His firepower is a 6, and his skill is a 6. So, as you can see, I have the attachments for the arm. This is basically what he looks like as the arm for Devastator. And you can get rid of that hand. It actually fires like a missile. Very Mazinger Z. And there's the attachment for the arm. So sadly, the one guy that we're missing is just the guy that puts them together like this for the arm. And let's transform him for you guys. There is his head. I actually have another one of these that I bought at a yard sale for 50 cents. But that was over 10 years ago, and it was broken. One of the legs is broken. So this goes up here, form the chest. I don't know why his head is giving me such a hard time. I don't want to break him. There we go, because I wasn't pushing it forward. There we go. I did all of that off camera, didn't I? So it's giving me a hard time, but you just push it forward a little. And there he is. And I know these legs, you got to be careful with them because they're easy to break on the inside there. And all these. This is the only guy that I have experience with. And there we go. That's what he looks like. Pretty simple again. And like I said, you basically turn him back into his bulldozer mode and attach this guy. But he does come with this really cool little weapon there. And this guy goes on him too as a bulldozer. Which is weird because it's a drill and it fires like a missile. But here's his little weapon. So this guy's complete for sure. I don't know why he's always so hard to stand. There we go. There he is. Let's take this Devastator head off of Long Haul here.
And JCPenney cardholders save the most. New card members get an extra 35% off their first purchase. Plus enjoy bonus offers to earn points faster. Sign up for JCPenney rewards today. JCPenney, make it count.
I think I have Long Haul's weapon in here. Go. I'm going to make these look as complete as possible to get the full effect. There we go. Alright, moving on to the next guy. I'm almost at the 10-minute mark, so I'm trying to hurry and get these guys done for you guys. So this is going to be Mixmaster. Now, Mixmaster. It says here, Constructicon Mixmaster function. Materials fabrication. How strong the steel, how quick the conquest. That's his quote. Nothing is safe from him. We'll use anything from unliving rock to living robot in making new materials. Uses acids and bonding agents to reduce and recombine almost anything inside his mixing drum. A chemistry lab on wheels. As a left leg module, combines with fellow Constructicons from Giant Robot to form Giant Robot Devastator. And his strength is up at a 7. His intelligence is down to a 6. His speed is way down to a 3. His endurance is an 8. His rank is way down at a 4. Courage is a 6. Firepower is a 7. And skill is a 9. So let's transform him for you. Now as a leg, he is pretty much just this. Why won't it go lower? There we go. As a leg, that's pretty much it. And I don't know what this little switch is for here. But let's get him transformed as a robot for you guys. There we go. All right. So I do believe, that's what the little switch is for. It's for this guy. And he comes with a little black weapon. I like that. I hope that's his. It could be long hauls. But there we go, that's what he looks like. And he's got this little switch over here because these are gonna fire like missiles. Oh, I guess it's broken. Too bad. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's what those were for. So the spring in there must be broken, but that's okay. Unless it's not long enough. It wasn't long enough. That's cool. So he's got two options there. He's got this firing missile. Or these guys. But based on the art, he's supposed to be just with this. With this guy. Pretty interesting sculpt. Alright. 3 down, 2 to go. Alright, so this is another arm. And this is essentially what he looks like as the arm for Devastator. But this guy also goes here as a weapon. See, let's get rid of that hand. It's supposed to go here as a weapon. Doesn't look like it actually fits. Interesting. Ah, there we go. So he fits like that. And he also comes with that drill that the other arm came with. And it's also going to fire, of course. There he goes. Okay, let's transform him. see. Now this is toys I did not own as a kid, so I did not own these as a kid, but my neighbor did, and I got to play with these guys. And as usual, they were not really cartoon accurate, so I didn't necessarily like them that much. Oh, come on, I don't want to break anything here. There we go. Now, how's he going to stand with these little pegs down here? I think I did this wrong anyway, because his feet are backwards right now. There we go. Now that's an interesting face sculpt. Damn. You gotta have fingernails for these transformations sometimes, guys. And I barely have any. There we go. But I'm using my little nubbins. Right, then we got his weapon. I just realized I have not read his bio yet. Oops, that's called the Autobot Boogie. I don't know if the Constructicons would appreciate me playing that. Alright, so let's see. Constructicon Scavenger. Function, mining and salvage. Everything is worth something, even me, he's quoted as saying. Desperately tries to prove his worth to comrades by trying to find things of value, whether by digging up hillside or a backyard. Only tolerated by Megatron because of ability to use his shovel's magnetic, ionic, electrical, gas sensors to detect presence of fuels, metals, etc. As a right arm module, combines with fellow Constructicons to form Giant Robot Devastator. So his strength is at a 7, his intelligence is way down at a 2. His speed is at a 3. His endurance is at a 6. His rank is also a 4. His courage is way up at a 9. Firepower 6. And skill is a 7. So there we go. So depending on what it is that you've either read or seen, the Constructicons, just like all the other Transformers, have different origins. The original origin in the cartoon that I saw was that the Decepticons built them here on Earth. In the caves that they were hiding in, just like the Dinobots were built in the caves that the Autobots were in. We got one more. I don't have a bio for him, but we are already almost at the 20-minute mark. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open this guy and transform him for you guys. And we got a lot of tape here, so I'm gonna get my little helper. Anyway, so as I was saying, the origin that I've seen was that they were built in the caves where the Decepticons were hiding, and or that the Decepticons were using as their base at the time. And they never actually said who built them. They were just it was just mentioned as a matter of fact that Megatron says we. So I don't know who would have been the ones that actually built them. Maybe Starscream. Starscream is the only one that's a verified scientist as far as the Decepticons are concerned. So here we go. I don't remember this guy's name. Scrapper. So there's his head. And unfortunately, this guy didn't come with any accessories. So he's already pretty much in robot mode. So this is his vehicle mode. And hopefully there are some accessories, but I know that he is the other leg. So this one is not in as good a shape as the others. But there we go. Do I have extra weapons that he could possibly be carrying? Nope, I don't. I don't have any extra weapons. But, I mean, he could definitely use Devastator's weapon. Holy smokes, look at that. It works for me. Alright, gang, so that's it. These are all of the Constructicons that I own. I will now be forever looking for that deal when it comes to the 6th one, so I can turn him into Devastator for you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Did you own these when you were little? Have you bought any of the reissues? There was a Tonkanator that was out there, but it was costing $100, and I am a bargain toy hunter, you guys. I'm not gonna pay $100 for a Devastator. I wanted to really bad. I almost did it, but I thought nah. And then here it is. I lucked out. $20, or 20 bucks got me most of them. So let me know what you guys think. Hit a like if you like the video. As usual, subscribe if you like the content. And thanks for watching.